What's up, friends? Welcome back to another YouTube Live, a Sephora sale themed YouTube Live with me, Sophia. Welcome, everybody. Hello to my community and shout out to those of you watching on the replay. We love you as well. Definitely do not forget to give this live a thumbs up while we are all here gathering together. Let's see who is here today. Pink Sparkle. First to comment. Again, need to. Tyga, Annika, Lynn Nelson, Missy Gordo, Joanne, Lynn, Sabriel. We've got Becky, Carrie, Rouge Addict. Ooh, finally made it back to a live. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. And if it is your first live stream, please let us know so we can give you a very special welcome. And before I forget, a very special welcome to all of my Sophia Sees Beauty members who are here today. Hi, Dee. Hi, Sea Salt Waves. Hi, Cindy. We've got Laura here. Charlie. Did I say Charlie? Maui Clark. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Meg. How is everybody? What did you guys get in the Sephora sale? I'm wearing a bunch of Sephora favorites on my face today. I'm going to tell you guys in a second what is on my face. I went down to the package room before getting ready for this live, and I was supposed to have 2 Sephora packages down there with like the extra bits that I had ordered that I couldn't get in store, and they're both missing, guys, and I'm freaking out. I'm like waiting for the Amazon locker people to call me. Hopefully I can track them down, but thankfully it wasn't my whole order because, I already like picked that up from the store. I wanted to show you guys the things that I got, but oh well. I have a bunch of stuff on my face today. I feel like I need more blush. Maybe we'll put on some more blush in a second. Hello, Chelsea. Hi, gals and pals. Glad to be here, says Cheryl. Pink and Bling, hi there from Canada. Welcome. Gathering together to destroy our budgets, says Chelsea. No, we're going to help each other buy the right products and not waste our money. Hello from California, says Erica. Hello. Hi, everyone. Yes, it's a live night. I'm so sorry we had to move it to Thursday. I was flying back from New York yesterday. I always end up flying home on Wednesdays, but that's just how it's worked out. Anna says the question should be, what didn't we get in the Sephora sale? Lol. I know. But yeah, for anybody who is new here, we normally live stream on Wednesdays. So I think for the rest of the holidays, I think for the rest of the year, we should be good. I'm hoping I won't have to move it again. Oh, Lindsay said, yeah, my order was left at another unit, had to hunt it down. Well, I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you got it. How many orders did we place so far, lol? Should we do a poll? How many orders did we place? I technically placed 4 orders because I placed a pickup order. Then I went to the store and got like some gifts and extra things. So I guess that counts as 2. Then I placed 2 online orders for things that were not in the store. Or I just realized oh, I forgot that. But I think I'm done. I'm probably not going to be getting anything else. I got everything on my list. It was just kind of like an availability thing. Unless I decide to buy some gifts, but I really don't know what I want to get my family members. I don't know if I'm going to get them makeup. There's a lot of things that I want to give. Does anybody feel this way? I want to give certain gifts because I think they're so good, but then I don't really have anybody that would want that gift. So I either don't buy it or I get it for myself. Hi, Sarah. Wendy says I've placed 3 orders so far, ... Hi, Makeup Esquire. Hello, Verena from the UK. So much damage was done this time around, says Meg. Chelsea said, I forgot yesterday, so I'm glad the live is tonight. Good. Um, Becky is currently building her third order. Well, maybe we can help you prune it down because, guys, I have a little this or that prepared. I have a whole slide presentation that I made. But if you guys want to make up your own this or that, or you have questions, we can do that. We will do that in this live as well. Liz, first time watching a live. Welcome to the live. This is very interactive, Liz. So if you have questions, pop them in the chat. I do my best to answer as many as possible. We always have a very active group here, so I'm sure you will have fun and be entertained by our silliness. Oh, thank you, Dee. She said, loving your look tonight. Thank you. I did a very just kind of neutral everyday look. So I'm going to show you in a second what I've got on my face. And some of these are things that I bought in the sale. If you didn't see my haul video already. Why, thank you, Lenly. Yes, I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. It's so good. It's so good. Sea Salt Wave says, Sophia, I've actually been quite restrained during this sale. I am proud of you. I'm proud of you. You guys are saying you only made one order so far. Kat says 3. Nitu says 4. Amy says I did 2 small ones. Gourmandia. She said, Victoria Beckham Beauty is having a one-day sale, so would love to see swatches of your eyeshadow, crayons, and liners. I have videos on those with swatches of, I think, every shade. Have you seen those? But let me know which ones you're choosing between and we'll help you. And we are going to talk about a couple of little like deals and things that are going on today. Erica said 3 so far. Lauren said 4 so far. Annika said, I'm going to do 1 big order. I love that for you. Lenly says, I've placed 2, but we'll probably do 1 more. Cheryl says only 1. Barbie says 1 for me, 3 for friends. Are your friends also named Barbie? Barbie, were you in the live yesterday with Glam Girl Gabby and Tom? I think I saw your name. I was going to say hi, but I was boarding a flight, so I didn't really have my hands free, but I saw that you were there. A bunch of you guys were on that live. And I think 1 or 2 of my subscribers won some of the giveaways too. So I was like, yeah. Cindy says, working on my 4th order. Yikes. Oh gosh. Sorry, I don't know why I'm sniffly all of a sudden, guys. Sorry if that is annoying to you. Ooh, Chelsea said 0 orders. That's not a bad thing. Also, Black Friday is coming, so there's a lot of deals that are going to be coming, and I will be putting out guides, exclusive codes, and early access things to certain brands. So I'm working on all that stuff now, guys. Just got back from my trip. It's a makeup gift year, says Laura. I love giving people gifts, but sometimes I get really stressed out on what to actually gift them. Like when I find something that I think is perfect, I'm like so excited to give it to somebody, and I love to spoil my friends and family. But sometimes I get really stressed out if I just can't, I just don't or organically come across something. I don't like to give them, something random. Pink Sparkle said, bought the hubby his favorite hand cream from Necessaire and Armani cologne for Christmas. Ooh, which Armani cologne? Yay, Paula got the Boom Boom milk. Awesome. I decided not to because I realized I have a full bottle. So I'm going to use mine up and then I'm going to buy another one in the spring sale. Or maybe Violette France will have a sale on their site when I finish it up. Oh, Lenly also got some Boom Boom milk. Do I like Call My Agent? That's the lipstick by Hung Van Gogh. I do like that lipstick. I was going to wear my new Hung Van Gogh lipstick today, but I decided to wear a different one. Joanna, thank you so much for the super sticker. And we are going to start a new bucket, guys. And I still have the ghost bucket, but I just ordered on Amazon today some new little, like, more seasonally appropriate things. So bear with me. I have some things coming, but we're still going to be doing the autumn leaves for our giveaway. And then I will replace this with something that's like, I don't know, winter holiday themed. And for those of you who are new, whenever you give a super chat or if you gift a membership, oh wait, where's my marker? I write your name on a little leaf. I put you into this bucket. And then at the end of the month, we will have a drawing for a winner. And then I give you a $100 gift card to the retailer of your choice. So we just selected our winner from last week. So we are starting a fresh bucket here. So thank you, Joanna, for starting off our our November bucket. And I want to do, I'm going to be doing some really good giveaways this month and next month for the holidays, guys. So look out for those. I have some sponsors who are going to be giving us like some good stuff to give away. So buckle up for that. Let's see here. Courtney, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, love your lipstick. Thank you so much. Courtney G. Hold on. I'm going to put the bucket down here because I don't have a lot of room on my desk. And I have a couple of, oh my God, I just got a bunch of super chats. So let me make sure I get everybody. And while I write your names down, I'm going to tell you what is on my face today. So thank you, Courtney G. Thank you, Anna Thomas, for the super chat. Oh, and before I forget, I have this. Some of you said it's on this side. It's in one of these corners. There is a QR code that you can scan if you're on your TV. If not, you can check the description box with links to everything from this live. I didn't link all the products that are going to be in the this or that, but like everything that's on my face, my Sephora sale affiliate link, if you'd like to shop through my link to support my channel, if you want to join the membership, join the newsletter, and any of the sales that I talk about today, everything. I'm trying my best to just put it in one lookbook for you guys so you can scan that to access all of those links or like the shades of my lipstick and all that kind of stuff. So, saying that before I forget, and thank you guys so much to those of you who shop through my link during the sale. I really, really appreciate it. It helps me like buy all this stuff to review for you. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Robin, thank you for being a member for 7 months. She said, hey, everyone, no Sephora order for me yet. I see what you did there, Robin. No Sephora order. You have been strong. I admire you. Thank you, Nitu, for the super chat. Love you, Sophia. Excited to see you today. Kissy face. Excited to have you here, Nitu. Thank you for the super chat. So on my face today, guys, I am wearing the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation from my recommendations video. This is in the shade 3 Neutral. I think this is the best shade for me. I've really been enjoying this. I love it for on camera, but if I just want to look flawless, I wear this. Like if I'm not doing my skin tints or something, I've really been liking this. And then I also, because we got the Charlotte Tilbury theme, this is my new tube of my Charlotte Tilbury concealer. And this is in the shade 4 Fair. So I've really been liking that combo. Honestly, like it does look airbrushed. Like they go really well together. I don't like the Beautiful Skin foundation. I did a review on that like a year or two ago, but just in case anyone's curious, I don't recommend that one. I don't like it, but I do like this one. Shug, she says, throw me in the party bucket. Thank you so much for the super chat. Get you there on that leaf. And then for my bronzer, I have the Givenchy one that I've been testing, and I will have a Luxe edit video out this weekend with like a more formal review of this and um some other new makeup. But I think it's good for people who want a very, very subtle bronzer that's like very neutral. Like it's not warm at all. And it definitely sets your makeup. If you want something that sort of is setting, that is very, very subtle for very fair skin and doesn't really have that much warmth to it, that's who I would recommend this bronzer for. So I like it, but I kind of say it with a caveat because I don't think it's going to be for everybody. But if you're like, what's the coolest bronzer at Sephora? And when I say cool, I mean undertone, not cool. I think that's definitely I think that's the one. That's the one. Um Tyga. Wait, hold on. I already clicked on you. Thank you for the super chat. All right. D, thank you so much for the super chat. Love hanging out with all you beautiful ladies. Yes. I love it too. Okay, and then for my blush, I have been wearing this nonstop. What I got in the sale, the Glossier Cloud Paint Plush Blush in the shade Gale. This is really good for travel. It's very lightweight and it's just like a good everyday shade. So just kind of ever since I got it last weekend, I've just been reaching for this. It is long lasting. It is natural looking, really, really nice. So I've really been enjoying that. Lexi, she said, hashtag Project Pan worthy, boom, boom milk. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Get you on here. Thank you so much for the generous super chat. And Cheryl, she said, I would love to be in that bucket. Well, you're about to be, Cheryl. There you go. I am also wearing the Prada highlighter that I got the full size for. This is in the shade Deep. As you can see, it's really not all that deep. I like to just kind of use this to like warm up the cheeks a little bit. Goes really nicely with this blush from Glossier. I'll show them to you side by side. So they're kind of like similar tones. So I put this on and then I kind of use this as like a topper. This also looks really pretty on the eyes as well. I was thinking of doing that, but I was like, no, I think I'm going to use my Danessa palette again. So in the Danessa palette, by the way, did any of you guys get this? Like I know some of you did, but I'm just curious. Did I convince you to get it? Because I love this palette. I used this shade, this shade, and this shade. So just three looks. I feel like you can't see the beauty of the topper on camera, but like all the white shades have like a really cool shift to them. So like you can create these very light looks, but then add a fun topper, which I very much appreciate. Laura, thank you so much for the super chat. Love what I call my makeup group nights. Yeah, what do you guys like call these things to like your friends? Cuz I know like a lot of you guys, like your husbands know that you love to join the lives on Wednesdays. Do you call it your makeup group? I was at the farmers market a couple weekends ago and this couple came up to me and the woman was like, "Are you Sophia?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, my husband spotted you." He's like, "Isn't that the girl that you like to watch that does like the handbags?" So I always think it's funny when like the husband is like, "Isn't that the girl you like to watch?" And actually, I was in a coffee shop in New York this weekend and I met another one of my subscribers. So if you're watching this on the replay, hello, it was nice to meet you. It's always so nice to meet you guys in person. Thank you, Joyce, for the super chat. She said, thank you for tagging places as you travel. Save them for my New York trip next week. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Um, I love New York, and a lot of people are like, oh, what are your favorite places? And like, I definitely do have favorite neighborhoods and places, but every time I'm there, I'm always going to, like, my friends take me to different places, and so I have to keep track myself so then I can look them up later when people ask me or when I go back. But I feel like I've been to so many different places in New York. Like, I have go-tos when it comes to like shopping, but when it comes to restaurants and stuff, I'm like, I don't know, where have I been? Where have my friends taken me? Um Lexi, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, how do you rate Givenchy Glow versus Prada? I don't, what is Givenchy Glow? Let me look it up. I don't think I have that. Givenchy Glow. I don't think I have that product. Let me know. No, I'm looking at the Sephora website right now. I don't think I have any glowy. I really actually don't have many products from Givenchy in general. Um, I'm slowly kind of trying the brand a little bit more. So, I don't know. You guys let me know. Anybody in the chat, what would you say? How would you compare those two? Thank you, Francine, for the super chat. She says, I've enjoyed all your Sephora sale videos and posts. I really like that you give context on why you recommend items. Well, yeah, I would hope so. Do other people not? I try and give like this year the video was very long. Like sometimes I feel pressured to make shorter videos, but if it's a video where I see a lot of like my core viewers watching it, I'm like whatever, I'm just going to give them. I try and not make it drag, but like it's so hard to talk about that many products in like 20 minutes. So this year I just made it longer. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. I really like go back and forth on like whether to make the videos longer or shorter. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. I know we have a couple more here. I'm going to keep going, but I'm also going to show you what else is on my face. So I am wearing one of the Sarah Creole eyeliners. This one is called Everyday Taupe. This is a very good everyday shade, as the name would suggest. And you can see I just did like a little wing. These are really, really good. And I'm so bummed because the order that I can't find in my package room has that shade that I really wanted, the Twilight Smoke or whatever it's called. And I wanted to put that on for you guys, but I can't find the packages. So I'm hoping that my Twilight Smoke turns up. Hopefully those packages will turn up, but I did get 3 of the neutral ones and they are so good. They're very, very creamy, but then they set down way more than like the Victoria Beckham do. Like they're much more long wear. And I really like the little brush that is on the other side, even more so than like the smudgy tip on some of the other brands, because this flat little brush really makes it easy to not only smudge out the line, but to create this very precise little wing. It's really great. Like everybody should be doing this brush instead of the smudger, I think. So highly recommend this and that shade. Um, Tiffany, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, marked safe from the Sephora sale. Nordstrom will be getting my coins. Oh, okay. I like to shop at Nordstrom too. Get you on this leaf. And then on my lashes, I am wearing just the Kosas one that I've been loving. Kosas Soul Gazer. I did a little Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip line. Just Pillow Talk. I use this all the time. And then I've got my Prada lipstick in the shade Sedona. Sedona. And once again, all the shades and everything I've listed in the little shopping guide that you can scan. But isn't this such a pretty color, guys? I'm kind of thinking I want to put this on my cheeks. So I'm just going to do that real quick. And I'm going to use, where's my refer brush? I want to show you guys. So oh, my refer brushes came today. I was so excited. This is the new refer, the Showdown cheek. So you can do a little like this. You could also put this on like the back of your hand if you don't feel like having to sanitize your lipstick afterwards. But this is a great way to use, I think, especially like these Prada lipsticks or the Merit lipsticks. Great way to use them. I'm just doing it like literally in the camera, so hopefully I'm doing an okay job. I feel like that looks pretty good. It's a little hard to see. And then I'm flipping the brush over to kind of blend it into that area. So that's a really pretty color that I'm enjoying so far. And then, oh, I wanted to show you guys as well. Hold on, let me thank my next super chatter. Ravi, thank you so much. She said, welcome back, Sophia. I can't wait to see the vlog of the New York trip. Well, there won't be a vlog of the New York trip, but I did film separate videos, but not a vlog just because I actually still have to edit my last vlog. Where are my leaves? Here we go. But there is going to be content from the trip. 2 different videos. So thank you so much. There you are. I wanted to show you guys because I didn't feel like doing my hair today. I just let it air dry. It's like just about dry at this point. And I used this product, which is also in the little shopping guide. This was gifted to me, so full disclosure. This is Ceremonia Guava Leave-In Conditioner. Really, really nice. So I just put this in my hair and it's very silky and it smells nice. It's not super overpowering. It's almost like Sol de Janeiro, but for grownups. And I have the Sol de Janeiro one and I like that. But what I mean by that is that it doesn't smell like pina colada, but it has like that, it has a subtle guava fruity scent to it, but it's much more subtle. And it's really nice. So yeah, if you're looking for like a good leave-in conditioner, this is good. I also have their mask, like the hair mask that you use in the shower and you just leave it in your hair for like 5 to 10 minutes while you're in the shower. That is a really good product. I think this one is new. So I just wanted to mention it because I like it. And I think that's it, guys. I also have here the little Ole Henriksen peptide lip treatment, just in case I want to add a little on top of my Prada. So I'm going to keep this here, but I've really been liking the Cocoa Creme and the Creme Brulee scents. My tea is like the perfect temperature. Really hits the spot. Okay. All right. All right. Let me, hold on. I got to catch up on your comments here. Ash to the B. Hi. She said, I always wanted to try their brand, but I have another brand with guava. Ooh, which one? Do I use sulfate-free shampoo? I don't know. I've been using the Guerlain shampoo. I also, I just got another of the Christophe Robin. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I love his scalp scrub. I used that today to clarify my scalp. I don't know if they're sulfate free. I honestly don't know. I also have the Acton Acre shampoo, which is like the same brand as the scalp serum that I use for hair growth. So I'm not sure if any of those are sulfate free, but that's what I like to use. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Yes, this is just my low maintenance hair today. I was like, you know, we're gonna be casual because I didn't film today. So yeah. Um oh, Laura says, I like Ceremonia. Guava is my fave. Let me see. Did you just put lipstick on your cheeks, says Lauren. Why have I never thought of this? Yeah, you can do it with any lipstick, literally. But the Prada soft matte and the like Merit matte ones, that formula I think is particularly good to go on as blush because they have it's like that hybrid between matte and creamy. So they blend super easily. It's actually like it ends up being really similar to this kind of formula, like a cream to powder formula. So I like to do it a lot with those types of lipsticks. It's very, very easy to blend. You can put it on the back of your hand if you want to like control it better, but I was just like, whatever, I'll just do it like this. Um, Let me see. You guys are sharing so many tips. I'm so glad. Okay, so Southlander has a question. How do the Sarah Creole eyeliners compare with the Chanel, Prada, and Victoria Beckham Beauty? I don't have the Prada, so maybe somebody else can answer that. But the Chanel liners, they are number one, a swivel tip. So you like, you know, turn it and they come up. I those don't have the same those are like long wear eyeliners and they're very precise. Um a lot it seems like a lot of my I love the Chanel ones and I literally have I can't even tell you how many colors. They're very long wearing. I love them. They're like waterproof, but it does seem like a lot of my subscribers like very creamy eyeliners. And that's what the Victoria Beckham Beauty are. The Victoria Beckham Beauty don't have as much longevity, but I think a lot of people like that they're creamy and they use them for more smudgy and kind of easy looks. Whereas I reach for the Chanel when I want something more long wearing. And if I'm like maybe trying to create, if I'm going to use it in the waterline, if I'm going to maybe create something a little bit more like graphic, um, they're just more heavy duty, the Chanel ones. Um, they're not going to be as creamy, but like they're going to be longer wearing, you know? I really like them. The Victoria Beckham Beauty I use if it's like, oh, I'm just gonna like pop this on and like smudge it around, like create more of that smudgy everyday look. The Sarah Creole ones are really interesting because they go on like the Victoria Beckham Beauty ones, but they set down really, really well. So if you don't mind a product that you have to sharpen, because yeah, these you need to, if you don't mind having something that you need to sharpen, and if you want something that's really creamy and then sets down really well, then I would do these. So I don't know. It also depends on like what colors you want. Like Victoria Beckham Beauty has more shades, I think more interesting shades than the Sarah Creole, but I will probably be using the Sarah Creole ones more for like all day wear because they're just like longer lasting. So that's the difference. Sedona is fab for those who are afraid of a red lippy, says Ronnie. Yeah, it's kind of like a it's more like a rose. Yeah, it's good if you want to do a lip like this is a noticeable lip, but it's not like, whoa, so bright. Thank you guys. It seems like you like this shade. Um some of you guys, I think some of you guys are asking about is the Sarah Creole Twilight Smoke like Victoria Beckham Beauty Cocoa Pave. I don't think so. I think that cocoa one is like a brown. The Sarah Creole one I'm talking about is like a purpley silver, or it's like a pewter with a purple undertone. So I'm pretty, I mean, I don't have either of them, so I don't know for sure, but like that's what it seems like. Some of you guys are asking about the Refer brushes and like if there's going to be a restock for the Yoseki brush. There will not be a restock. Like you either they're sold out. Like they made them. They had to spend a while like making them by hand. They sold out. There will be more limited edition brushes coming in the future. The Shodo ones will be restocked. Are they in stock right now? Are they out of stock? Did they sell out? Let me make sure. Shop now. Yeah, no, the one that I just used, like those are still in stock, so we're good. And if they sell out, they are going to be restocked. I don't know if let's say they sell out this month. I don't know when they would be restocked, but they're not limited edition, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, hello, Furuoka. Welcome. First time watching a live. Welcome. Hold on, I'm trying to see you guys. Hi, Mar. Welcome. Don't worry, you're not too late. We're just talking about products. We're going to get into the this or that very soon, too. Oh, Prada eyeliners are great and long lasting. Love the ember color. Okay, thank you guys. It seems like okay, Prada Patsy Waxy says, love the Prada eyeliner, a bit more solid than Victoria Beckham, even more long lasting. Okay. Yeah, I've heard good things. And yes, the hung eyeliners are very good. I bought two of them. I decided to use the Sarah Creole one though today because I hadn't used this shade. Great questions, guys. Okay, we got a lot of good recommendations here in the chat. Amy says, now Merit needs to come out with more shadows in sheen to go with the new color. Yes, totally. So let me show you guys a couple of little like deals and things that popped up today real quick. And then I will jump into the this or that and we can have some fun doing that. And if you guys have any ideas for your own this or that, we can kind of like do that on the fly. So, and all of the deals that I'm talking about today, I know, sorry, people keep popping up like throughout the live, but if you scan the QR code, it's going to be in the corner of the screen. I'm not sure what side. That will take you to all my links for the deals, or if you want to like join my newsletter, become a member, all the links are going to be in the little QR code. Sorry, one sec. So the first thing that I want to show you guys, I was like really into this morning, and I know a bunch of you bought this because you told me. Merit just launched this new set and it's so nice, guys. This is one of the things where it's like I want to buy one for me and one for a family member, but I have to like figure out who wants this. I want to gift this to somebody. This is called, let me make this bigger, one sec. There you go. You can see a little bit better now. This is called the winter set. It's limited edition and there are limited edition shades in here. So there is a new Shade Slick Sheen. I love these lip oils. It's called Courmayeur. Courmayeur. Hopefully I'm saying that not too badly, which is described as a warm rose brown. And then they made that's a new shade that you cannot get separately. At least it doesn't look like it because I looked on the site. Then it comes with a matching liner. Then it comes with a mini matching flush balm. And then it comes with a mini mascara. And then another new product, a solo shadow sheen in the shade Mink, which is described as a soft brown gray. And then it also comes with a brush. Is this not like the best gift ever? And the shadow, the solo shadow, this seems like something that we would like. It doesn't look like she's wearing it. Hold on. Which of the models is wearing it? Here's the color. It's like a pretty cool tone brown. Is that not so pretty? Yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Hold on. Where is it? Here is the link to that. So that was the first thing that I wanted to share. And then the other thing that I wanted to share is that Strathberry is having a sale, and they have like like all of the good bags that have been sold out for a bit. I don't know why it always puts me on UK. They have the kite bag in suede back in stock, and it's on sale. They have all of the sizes, basically all the bags. This bag, which is a bestseller on my channel, this one is on sale. They're basically all on sale. So I linked to or I shared out today on the community board a little, collection of my favorites, but I linked to the sale in today's lookbook if you want to take a look through here. This is the one I got my mom for her birthday. It's so cute. It's like a boucle tweed. So cute for fall and winter. Wouldn't that look nice with like a black coat? So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up because the kite bag especially has been sold out everywhere. And also this mosaic bag keeps selling out as well. So just giving y'all a heads up on that. And here is the link to that. I still want to get the sunglass case, says Sarah. Yes, I think the sunglass case counts in the sale. So I would go on there and see if they have it in stock. That tweet is awesome, said Midlife Beauty File. Yes, I think it's so cute. Ooh, Ginger said she got the Merit set this morning also. DVLD says, what a beautiful set. I've been loving the Merit lip liners, so I'm very tempted. Chelsea says, I need the Merit gift set and the fancy bags. Yes, you do. You deserve it, Chelsea. Holly said, I already ordered it this morning. Wendy said, ordering it now. Thank you for sharing the link. Do you have a Merit code? Merit, I never had a code for Merit. They actually don't give codes to anybody. I've asked. They don't do discounts ever other than for the sets and for Black Friday. So there's no codes. I mean, maybe they have a code on their own site, but they don't give out codes and they literally never have sales. And I think it's because everything is already really fairly priced, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think that's why. Like everything is relatively affordable from Merit. Like reasonable, Wendy said, I saw this set and I really want to try it. Yeah, I think that I think the Merit set, like it's definitely going to sell out. The question is when will it sell out, because it's full of limited edition shades and all of their best sellers. So Karen said, Merit has the best gifts every year. They do. You know what? And when I was at let me make myself a little bigger. When I was at Sephora in New York, the lip set from Merit was sold out. I was going to buy one for my friend and it was sold out. And the other thing too about the Merit sets is like, and I like the other sets too. So I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way, but like when you look at the other gift sets at Sephora, the Merit ones look the most sophisticated. Like they look the chicest, they look the most grown up. So if I'm gonna buy something for like my mom or an aunt or even a friend or whatever, it does look a little bit more grown up and chic. A lot of the other designs look very cutesy to me, which is interesting. I don't know, like the design is just very cutesy. So, um Tara, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, "Thank you for everything, Sophia." Thank you. So nice of you. Let me get some more leaves here so I can add you to the bucket. Oh no, the tweed bag is sold out. Are you sure? It does come in 2 sizes, so make sure you're looking at the right size. Shug says, "Order the Merit set. You got me hooked on the lip liner and gloss. I have been wearing those I've been wearing those lip oils a lot, like maybe too much. Like I probably should wear something else on camera cuz it's getting a little old. Um yes, the set is already discounted. Thank you for mentioning that, Pink Sparkle. When you buy the sets, you do, like save compared to if you were to purchase them like all the products individually. Okay, and then what was the last thing? Oh yeah, the last thing I was going to say is let me make myself smaller again. And I know a lot of you guys already know this, but if you didn't, Victoria Beckham Beauty is doing 20% off site wide. You need to be, oh, look. Oh, now it's open to everybody because this morning, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, this morning it was only for V Suite members. They are now doing 20% off for everybody. So here is the link for that. There's the link for that. Geraldine, thank you for the super chat. She says, "Do you use Botox?" Yes, I do. I think I use Botox. Sometimes it's Dysport. I go for Botox every 3 to 4 months. And I get it on my forehead, around my eyes, and in my masseters because I have horrible jaw pain from clenching my jaw at night. Getting you on your little. I am so sorry that I'm sniffly. Like, I don't know why all of a sudden I have sniffles. I feel like I'm so self-conscious about it. So that's a good deal as well, guys. Just wanted to let you know. And I think that is it. Sarah says, "I need to go re-up on my Botox, lol." I went last week. Um, Yay, Teresa! Finally made it to alive. Yay! Ginger, thank you for gifting 1 Sophia Sees Beauty membership. Guys, make sure if you're not a member, just double check because sometimes y'all get gifted memberships that you don't even know. So look to see if your name pops up green. So thank you, Ginger, for gifting that to somebody today. Ooh, Charlie, done making dinner. What did you make? I need to know. Sunglasses case, please. Oh, you guys want me to show you the sunglasses case? I'll show it to you real quick, and then we'll start our this or that. Let's see. Oh wait, no. Why I'm typing Mulberry. I meant Strathberry. Strathberry. Let's see here. Bingo. Here we go. Yes. I'm going to add it to the shopping guide for anybody who's watching on the TV. And then I'll put the link in the chat. Here's the little sunglass case. Yeah, this is so cute. I put this on my carry-on when I was traveling. Diesel Moda said, got lip filler and lip flip today. Good for you, girl. Good for you. Deborah says, I get Botox for migraines. Charlie says, Botox helps me so much with my migraines. SFP220 first light. Welcome. Ooh, Anna just got YSL baby cat. What do you think? Let us know. Okay, so Charlie made cheesy broccoli chicken rice bake. Oh my gosh, now I'm hungry. It's cold and rainy here in Oregon, and I didn't want to go grocery shopping, so I used what I had in the fridge. That's smart. That sounds really good. Jessica, she said, I love my sunglasses case. Thank you, Sophia. So Jessica won the giveaway when we did a giveaway with this. I'm so glad to hear that. Renata Dariba made it to the live. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You made it just in time because y'all are going to see my fantastic presentation that I prepared. Let's see here. Let me make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Present. Are you ready for this or that? Oh, yeah. Sephora sale edition. Geraldine said, I need to get Botox. Haha. That's why I'm asking. I will be honest with you guys. Like, I'm never gonna be like, no, I don't get anything done. So I totally get it. I'm sure you don't need it, but if you want it, that's okay. That's totally fine to want it. Yes. I'm ready. Everyone's ready. Okay. I tried my best to come up with some good this or that. You guys will let me know if I did a good job. So let's get into it, guys. All right. First one is a foundation showdown. So we're talking the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation versus the Prada Foundation. Ooh, Nicole just ordered the Strathberry bag. Yay! Let me know. I'm so glad you got a good deal on that because I don't think it will last. I think that'll sell out. But anyway, always wanted that Prada, says Pink Sparkle. Sea Salt Wave says, oh no, don't make me replace my Prada. Prada is my holy grail, says Talitha. Prada Foundation. All right, let's do a vote. I would actually choose the Charlotte Tilbury one. I think the Prada Foundation is really good, but the Charlotte Tilbury one is slightly less matte and it is more affordable. So that's why I'm choosing it because I feel like they're very similar, but the Charlotte Tilbury is more affordable. Oh, Jessica got it. Yay. And thank you for shopping through my link. Very nice of you. Let me do a poll. Oh, wait, I got to end. Make sure to give the live a thumbs up if you have not already, because I'm going to end that little poll. Okay. Shoot, now I'm hungry because y'all are cooking dinner and eating like broccoli bakes. I'm curious to see what you guys vote for. Honestly, they're both really good. But I think for my dry skin, I'm liking the Charlotte Tilbury one a little bit better for every day. I think the Prada one, I might still reach for that for maybe like special occasions. Ooh, Prada is winning. Okay, so Barb says, since I'm more oily, it is Prada for me. Prada has a nicer looking case, says Teresa Loves Planning. A lot of you guys are saying that you're interested in trying the Charlotte Tilbury. Hillary is heading out to a party. See you later, Hillary. My dry skin is loving the Natasha one. I haven't tried that one yet. I think they might be sending it to me though. So if they do, I'll let you guys know what I think. Fettuccine Alfredo with chicken is what Amy is eating. Yum. Kimberly says, I wish the Prada was more available for shade matching. I can't find it anywhere and bought it blind based on reviews that I thought had the same skin tone as me. Yeah, the one that I bought, Kimberly, it is a little too pale for me. So even when I use it, I have to like mix it with my Dior Glow Star filter in like a deeper shade. And that's actually a really nice combo. So then once I discovered that that was a nice combo, I kept wearing it that way. So that's just like a little tip if you want to adjust the tone a bit. D says, I haven't tried either one. I'm loving one of the Clé de Peau that you recommended, Sophia. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, Clé de Peau is so good. So, so good. Hey, Lorena, welcome to the live. Oh my God, you guys are all sharing the dinners that you made. I have to make dinner after this. I think I'm just gonna make I have some little salmon fillets. And then what did I get? I got some green beans and some spinach that I'm gonna make. But I have this little like emerald air fryer, and I just cook everything in this little mini air fryer oven, and it is like life changing. I love it. I love it. um, Beef brisket and homemade rolls. Wow, you guys are fancy. Oh, yay. Karen ordered the Victoria Beckham Beauty Foundation and the Cocoa Palette today through my link. Excited to try the foundation. Yay. I'm glad that everything was in stock. I really want to buy, again, I really want to buy the Cocoa gift set and give that to somebody. I think maybe I'll get that for my cousin. So I need to go order some stuff too, Karen. Wendy says the Charlotte Tilbury is surprisingly beautiful. I thought it would look heavy, but it isn't. No, they reformulated it and it's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Wendy said I made chicken enchiladas with a green chili sauce tonight. Couldn't forget the margarita. I love that for you. I love it. Um Can never forget the margarita, Wendy, says Laura. I love that. Um, hey, Psych fan, just got the Gucci skin tint. Got the last one in the store. Shoot, have those been popular? It was sold out. The Cocoa gift set is gorgeous. Froco says, I'm moving from Miami to Dallas. Will I like it? Ah! Well, I like my Miami and Dallas are different, but I do like both of them. I love Miami. It won't be as humid here, so maybe you will like that. Um, I hope you like it. Next time I have a meetup, you have to come. Makeup Esquire is asking, how does the new Charlotte Tilbury reformulation compare to the old one? I didn't have the old one, but everybody says that it was like super matte and dry and cakey. And so this new one they reformulated and it's still matte. Like it's definitely like a full coverage matte foundation. But what's nice about it is that it has a very I mean, as described, it gives a very airbrush type of look, and it's more of a soft matte. Like this has not gotten cakey on me at all. I do think it I do think it goes on the nicest when I put like when my skin is freshly moisturized, like I might put a little bit of like that Danessa balm on my face, maybe a little bit of like a moisturizing primer, just because like if you really want to sheer it out, it works really nicely with a little bit of something emollient on the face, and it doesn't need to be super heavy or full coverage. Like it sheers out really beautifully. So Lauren is asking a question that is very, very relevant to me. And she's saying she's trying to find a cool brown and every product is too warm. I'm also eating Smarties for dinner. I love that. Um, Lauren, the best one that I have found is not at Sephora. It's from Esum Cosmetics, and the color is called Brunette. And that's the best one I've been able to find. I'm trying to think at Sephora. We were just talking about this last week, I think. It's hard because the cooler tone ones are sometimes too dark. Let me share this tab instead. I am wearing this one, the Brow. Am I wearing? Yes, the Brow Pop Nano. Soft brown. This color, medium brown, is pretty good. And dark brown as well is not too warm. So I tend to use these quite a bit. Let me see. Sometimes I forget. The Merit one. Which one do I wear in the Merit? Yeah, this. The dark brown is good from the Merit, but the light brown will be too warm. Yeah, the Esum one has been the best one that I've found that is like light and not too dark, but is like cooler in tone. It's really good. It's a makeup artist brand. Oh, MSC Gordo, you ordered the earrings from Heaven Mayhem. Which ones did you get? I love my Heaven. I just they kindly sent me another pair today. I should have worn them on the live, but they're so cute. I actually met their founder at like a little event, and she's so nice. And like, have you ever met somebody who's like so beautiful, like they could be an alien? Like have you ever met someone who's like a model and you're just like, you're like stunned by their beauty? Like, how can somebody be this beautiful? That's their founder. And she was really, really sweet. And I didn't know she was the founder. She just came up to me and was like, "Oh my gosh, hello." And then I was like, "Oh shoot. I didn't know you were here." Um I hate the Miami Heat. Okay, well, it won't be as bad here. Um the old Charlotte Tilbury was like wet concrete with an orange tinge. Ah, yes, there was like very, very warm. Uh, hold on, I need to catch up. I think I've tried them all, says Lauren. Well, maybe it's time to try a different brand. That's why I recommend the Esum because like it's a brand that not a lot of people have tried. Joanne says there's a Dior brow one called Gray Brown. Very cool and brown. Okay, thank you for that. I might check that out too. Jessica is making ribs. Oh my gosh, you guys, with your cooking. You guys are full of recommendations. Is the Esum Brow a pencil? No, it's like a swivel tip. It's not a pencil. Oh, the baby knot earrings. Yeah, I love those. I have the gold ones. All right, let me see the poll. All right, so you guys all like the Prada. I'm wondering if that's because a lot of you haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury, though. But that's okay. The Prada is very good. It's very, very good. Um, let's go to, whoops, where is my presentation? Here we go. You guys like my presentation? Here's the next one. So here is the Prada highlighter and the Gucci highlighter. And if you watched my highlighter guide, which I feel like nobody watched, but that's okay. These are both really, really good. I would say the key difference between these, and it just really depends on your personal preference, is that the Gucci highlighter is much more blingy. The Gucci highlighter gives sort of like a wet effect to the skin without highlighting texture and without being like super glittery. They both have kind of like that squishy texture, like how the cream to powders have that squishy texture. But the Prada is like very subtle and skin like. The Gucci gives more of like a wet effect. So I'm curious to hear from you guys which of these you like better. I tend to reach more for the Prada for every day, but I do think that the Gucci is like very unique. Like definitely if you're a makeup lover, if you like glow, definitely worth checking out and I think more interesting shades. So, they're both good, but I think they're for like different looks if that makes sense. So, let's do a little poll and I'm curious to hear which of these maybe that you like best or if you've only have one of these or if you don't have either of them, which of those would you choose? Would you choose something that is like more subtle or something that is more blingy? So rock the vote, friends. Karina says, I like both. Lynn says, Prada highlighter. Amy says, I only have the Prada. I have Gucci in my third Sephora cart. Which color? I have two. I think I have this shade and then I have the white one. That one I really like. I don't think I got the lavender one. Did I get the lavender one? I don't think so. Because I got the lavender Dior one and then I was like, I don't think I should get both. Kimberly is saying maybe in the next Sephora sale, she will try one of these. I would rather try the Prada. What color is best? Well, to be honest, Kimberly, the shades don't look that different from each other. Like the champagne and the pink look almost the same. So I would ask yourself, like, what kind of tones do you lean towards? If you lean more towards like cool tones or like pinky things, I would go for the pink. If you tend to go for more golden types of shades or warmer tones, then I would go for the champagne. I actually like the deepest shade, the one that I'm wearing today, because I think it just I kind of just use it to like buff a little bit of extra like warm glow into my face. But I also have a warm undertone, so I think it like suits me well. The other two are more like a traditional highlighter. All of the highlights, says Chelsea. Uh, Nat Rods Joe says Prada, my all-time favorite shade 1 and 3. Sarah says she didn't like the Gucci at all, but she loves the Prada. Talitha says I'm on a highlighter no buy. Oh, Jocelyn watched the highlighter video. Thank you. It was great and very useful. That makes me feel good. The reason I know you guys watched it, but for some reason that video, like nobody watched it. Like it didn't get a lot of views. And I was so sad because I worked really hard on it. And I get asked about highlighters all the time. But then, like, a lot of people didn't watch it. And I get asked these questions. And I'm like, guys, I did a whole video. But I think maybe highlighters are just not as popular of a category, perhaps, than like bronzers, for example. Um, Jess says, Oi, this is a Sophie's choice. Gucci versus Prada. How are you making me choose against my children? Bloom says, Prada highlighter is bomb. I wear it even on no makeup days and it looks gorgeous. Yeah, guys, which shades are your favorite? Let us know. Tara said I've watched it with the video three times because I could only purchase one. Well, I'm glad it was helpful. Like I tried to do I did so many like swatches and demos. Those videos take a really like those product guide videos. They take an insanely long time to film, to plan, film, and edit. So that makes me feel better. Um, I have all the highlighters in that video, lol, says Nitu. I know you guys watched it. I know you guys watched it. Okay, Padma wants a blush one. I definitely want to do a blush one for sure. Laura says, how do I like the Prada versus the Dior holiday shade? Oh, okay. I don't have the Dior one, but it is a different formula. It kind of seems like the shades are very similar though. Like it's just a classic champagne. So I would probably pick off of the formula that you prefer because the shades seem to be pretty similar. Blue strobe, says Pink Sparkle. Are the Prada highlighters as pigmented as Westman Atelier? I don't think that they are. No. The Westman Atelier, the Westman Atelier are like a cream formula. Um, and they always look more pigmented on me. Meg says, from the Gucci, my fave is Sunrise Gold from Prada, either the pink or the gold. Yeah, Sunrise Gold is really pretty. Becky says, Sophia, I've watched your bronzer video an embarrassing number of times. The bronzer videos, which I have several of, are they're the most popular ones. And the skin tint one that I posted like a while ago, all of a sudden it's getting like a lot of views. Like it's popping, it's not popping off or whatever, but it's popping off a little bit, like for me, by my standards. Pink strobe from Dior. I always watch multiple times, says Amy. Oh, you guys are the best. Good. I'm as long as it's like hearing you guys say that it's helpful really makes my day. Um, I'm notorious for my highlighter hunt, says Tara. I ordered the Prada this evening, says Mary. Ooh, nice. Which shade did you get? Jessica says, I love the Pradas. I watched the video and that's how I got two of them. And now I want number 3. Lol. Oh, Kimberly says the Westman Atelier are too pigmented for me. I have 2 of them. It's very interesting, Kimberly, because I'm getting a lot of questions about those. And yeah, like she doesn't have like any like lighter shades. Like it's supposed to be a highlight, and I know they're called super loaded highlight, but they're like, you think she would have more shades. She keeps adding more colors, but I think maybe she needs one more that's a little bit lighter. Oh, excuse me. From Gucci, Arctic Pink, Sunrise Gold, from Prada, the Deep, and then the Pink, says Lexi. Ashton the Me says, I don't even wear bronzer and I watched it. Hey, listen, I watch videos all the time about stuff that's like not even relevant to me. I'm watching this one girl that I met at a conference. Um she has a channel about moving abroad, like retiring in Europe or being a digital nomad, of which I have no plans of doing at all. But I love watching the videos because I'm just curious. Like sometimes I just find things entertaining, even if it like doesn't pertain to me whatsoever. Best Gucci highlighter, frosted lilac. Laura got the Gucci bronzer from the bronzer video. I love it when you have swatches and show the little picture of the compact. Oh, you mean like when I'm doing the demos, like it had Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes, yes. My editor came up with that idea. She's very smart. She's very clever. I was like, why didn't I think of that? It takes a lot of time to add all of those. Like you have no idea to add even like a little photo or just text on the screen. It takes a really long time, but I feel like it's worth it. As so after watching Sophia's bronzer video, I decided to start wearing bronzer. You guys are so funny. Um, can I post the link for the highlight video? Sure. Let me see if I can find it here. Here it is. Oops. Here's the link, guys, if you want to watch that after this. Okay. Let's see oh, you guys voted for the Prada. Overwhelmingly the Prada. Okay. I get so many questions about the Gucci though. Um, but maybe that was before the Prada came out. All right, here's the next one, guys. Gucci bronzer versus the Farrah Homidi bronzer. What do you guys think? I'm gonna put up the poll first so I can just get that out. What do you guys think of these? So I think these also are both really good. They both have like a pinky tone to them. Um but the Farrah Homidi one is like borderline a blush. So they are different. If you like something that is very rosy, the Farrah Hamidi I think is great. I mean, they're both good. Like I like to wear both of these. If I had to choose, I would go with the Gucci. And you know, I'm always like I get very tempted. I wanted to put the Farrah Hamidi bronzer in my Sephora sale recommendations video, but I have to be very shrewd. I can't put everything in that video. At the end of the day, I feel like the Gucci is more of a bronzer. Like it's more brown. It's still has that pink undertone. It has a bit of a creamier texture to it, and I think the packaging is nicer as well. I never use that little brush, by the way. Like I've never used it. I think it's perfectly clean, but I think it's nice that it at least comes with it. And then I'm just double checking the prices here. So pardon me, guys. The Gucci is 65 and the Farrah Hamidi is 78. So for the price, I think the Gucci is a better value. And you get 3.5 grams in the Farrah one. And doesn't say here how much you get on the Gucci. It says 0.42. Okay. 0.42 ounces from the Gucci, 0.12 from the Farrah Hamidi. So like per gram, it's so expensive. So I think the Farrah Hamidi one is good if that's exactly what you're looking for. Because like if that's exactly what you're looking for, that's what she's delivering. But I can't say that it's not going to be like my number one recommendation for someone who's like, I need a good bronzer, you know? Hi, hey, new. She says the Gucci is worth every penny. M says, MCC, hi. I'm light to light medium and I'm thinking of getting Gucci 01 for winter. That could work. That would be good, especially if you have a cooler undertone, it will work well. Some of you guys are mentioning the other shades from Farrah Hamidi's line. Lumen is the second shade, I believe. Is it the second shade? Gold tan with golden undertone. So that one I haven't tried. So okay, I can't speak to that one. Chelsea says, I want them both, but Gucci for packaging and Farrah for color. Psych fan says, the Givenchy new bronzer is lovely. Padma says, I have the shade Lumen in the Farrah Hamidi bronzer. It can turn muddy so fast. Really? Lindsay Joe says, the Farrah Hamidi was ashy on me until I figured out how to apply it. I have to put it over the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Serum and a specific type of brush to apply. Okay. But I don't like being that precious with something that's so expensive is the thing. Law Bell V says, my fave bronzer is the Sisley one. I actually just started a hip pan, which I'm glad because of the crazy price. I like the Sisley one a lot too. I put that in my recent video. There's only one shade though. And it's so expensive, but I do enjoy it. I am so annoyed because I have not seen the Chantecaille bronzer in stock recently. I don't know what's going on with that, guys. Maybe they're going to give us like a real bronzer with a real shade range. That would be amazing. So I'm hoping this is a good thing. But that would be the alternative that I would recommend to the Sisley one. So if you already have that one, which a bunch of you do, that's good. Ginger says, I just got the Farrah Hamidi this week and I absolutely love it. I like the sheen of it. Yeah, it does have a nice sheen. Oh, you guys like Gucci better. 84%. Wow. No one's going to dethrone this queen. Go Gucci. I love it. I'm going to end the poll. Let's go to the next one. All right. I don't even remember what I have next. Okay, so I've got the Givenchy bronzer and the Makeup by Mario bronzer. So let me put up this poll. So I put both of these in the same this or that because I find that they both are they're not fully matte, They do have a little bit of like blurring to them, but they do a nice job of like setting the face. So I think they do a good job of kind of setting their long wearing. They and I will have comparisons in my next video, but unfortunately that one is not live yet. Um the Givenchy one, these are both also really subtle. Like the Mario in the fair shade is a really beautiful color for fair to very fair skin tones. The Givenchy one has it's a bit more cool. And I have this on my face today. I think it's really nice, but I do think I have to be a little bit careful when using it because if I pick up too much of that little gray square in the bottom right corner, it does look muddy. So you have to be a little bit careful with it, to be honest. If I had to choose between them, I would pick the Makeup by Mario. I think that this is a really nice formula, similar to the Givenchy, and I kind of just like the tone better, and I like that I can be a bit more carefree with how I apply it, if that makes sense. What do you guys think? I do love bronzer, says Laura. Amy says the Givenchy. Psych fan says, I love using the Givenchy as a transition color on the lids. Yes, it is. You can use the Givenchy, I guess, as like an eyeshadow palette, like something super neutral. They're both really good. I like the Mario one better though. The Gucci and the Givenchy are not similar at all. Like the colors are not similar. The Givenchy is like really, really light and like almost cool toned. So like you got to be careful or else it sometimes looks muddy. If you like more of a bronzer, like if you're going to use this more for contour, then this would be a good option for you. Something that looks like very light and natural. It's not similar to the Gucci at all. Barb says, I obviously need to try each one of these. Yeah, how else are you going to vote, Barb? You better order both. I'm just kidding. Some of you guys are saying you like the cream bronzer from Mario. Love the Givenchy, says D. Oh, the Givenchy has sold out in the sale. Really? Let's see. Has it? No, it's in stock. It's in stock. Maybe it's sold out for a bit. Um, let me see what the Ooh, this one's more neck and neck. So we have Givenchy 56% and Makeup by Mario 44%. I'm curious though, how many of you tried the Makeup by Mario? I feel like a lot of times you guys vote for the more expensive products. But maybe that's just because it's like maybe more of the brands that we like. I'm not sure. Let's see what you guys are saying. I tried both, says Lexi. Yeah, Prada needs to come out. Prada needs to come out with a bronzer and a blush. Interesting that they came out with highlighters first. Like I feel like a less popular product, but I don't know. Okay, Givenchy is the winner. Next, this or that. Okay, so we've got the Edam Balm and the Ole Henriksen Peptide Lip Treatment. What do you guys think? All right, let me try a new poll here. Guys, my Edam lippy that I ordered was also in the Sephora order that I cannot find in my package room. And it's sold out now. So I hope it turns out. Ah. Let me make sure I'm spelling this right. All right, which one do you like better? This one's hard for me. The Edam ones are thicker. The Ole Henrik ones are glossier. I think the Edam ones are better if you care more about the colors, like the shades, because I feel like they're more pigmented. It adds more color to my lips, and they're a bit maybe longer lasting because it's a thicker product. The Henriksen ones feel a little bit more like a lip oil. Um, I would say if you really like shine, and also if you like very gourmand scents like the creme brulee and the cocoa, then I would go with the Ole Henriksen. But it's hard for me. I also just got the Ole Henriksen one, so it's kind of hard for me to pick one or the other. But that's how I would see the differences between these. But yeah, these are definitely like my top picks, I think, from Sephora, unless I'm like forgetting one that I like. Um, those glow recipe ones are also really good, but I just got those as well, so I can't comment too much on which one I would wear more. Okay, so Christina's saying the Edam applicator is better. That's everything to me. Yes, so the Edam ones have a metal applicator, and you're right, that is a little bit extra luxurious, isn't it? So Jesse James says, Edam are my favorite as a treatment. Ole Henriksen has my favorite color lippy, but it was discontinued. Oh no. Which one was it? Psych fan says, I went with the Ole Henriksen for formula versus colors. Pink Sparkle likes the Ole in lingonberry jam. I'm so hungry, guys. Um, Chelsea says, I voted Ole because I tried it, but I desperately want the Edam. Jaden says, Victoria Beckham Beauty has 20% off, and I have the VB balm in my car, but Sophia got me tempted by the Ole Henriksen. No, definitely get the Ole. Don't get the Victoria Beckham one because, like, those don't look that good. Am I wrong in saying that, guys? I actually don't have any of the balms, but I feel like these Henriksen ones are a little more special than her balms. I can't choose, says Ash to the B. MCC says Edam. Some of you guys are saying the Jisoo super shiny. Me too said that, and someone else said Jisoo. Trisha said, just got the Edam in the sale, and now I'm ordering another one. Which ones did you get? Cat Green says, I just got the Edam. Love it for the tint. By the way, guys, I have a coupon code to Edam. So even after the sale, like if you ever want to get anything from their site, like if they come out with a new product like next year or something, just so you know, like if you care. um Gourmandia says, I love both of these. I think the Edam has the edge though. Ooh. Francis is asking about the color Sedona, and it's showing as brown and described as a warm nude brown. So this is what I have on my lips. I think it looks a bit more rosy, but it is warm. It is warm. Hold on, let me. I think it's a rosy warm brown. I don't know if I would call it a nude. Like nude makes it sound like there's no pink in it. You know what I mean? A little more on. It's been wearing beautifully throughout this live. Like my lips are not dry at all. Let me check the poll. Oh my gosh, it's so close, but the EDEM ones are winning by like a hair, 52% to 48%. And a lot of you guys voted. Thank you guys for voting. All right, I'm going to end the poll. We should do another bracket style voting sometime. All right. I don't even remember what slide comes next because I just tossed these all together. Oh, we got more lippies here. So we've got the Merit versus the Sarah Creole. And I put these together because I actually think that they are kind of similar. I think they're similar products. The Merit are more affordable. The Sarah Creole, I think have nicer packaging, like the packaging is fancier, but the product is pretty similar. Like they're described as glosses, but to me they feel more like a lip oil. So I'm curious which of these you guys like better. Which ones would you buy? Would you splurge a little bit more on the Sarah Creole? They're actually pretty similar. If I had to choose, I mean, if you want to know which ones I wear the most, it's the Merit. But the Sarah Creole are very nice. They're very nice. I'd like to see more shades. Like I'd be interested if she came out with new ones. We put up a poll. Yeah, I think the two products from Sarah Creole that I really like are the eyeliners and these lippies. If you haven't tried either one, then no need to vote, or you can just pick the one that you think that you would buy. Like, which one would you spend your money on if you were to purchase a lip oil? Tiffany says Merit. Dee says she likes the Guerlain ones. Karina says Sarah Creole is really nice. Amy wants to try the Sarah Creole. Anna got the Edam in pain au chocolat. I think that one is sold out. Merit is lovely, says he knew. Shug says, you know I'm going to vote Merit. Nat Rods Joe says Sarah Creole by a country mile. Me too. You don't have either of these? You don't have the Merit ones? Yes, says Ash to the V. Let's see what you guys. Yes, Laura says, I really like the latest version of the Merit, the sheens. Yeah, the sheens are the ones that I wear the most. I think I have one or two of the other ones, and they're pretty, but I really like the shimmery ones. Like those are the ones that I wear repeatedly. Need to's like, I know, right? If I have any extra need to, I can send them to you. Um, Sarah says, I have both, love both, just tried on both. Yeah, which one? Wait, which one's? Oh, she said, I need to give it to the Merit. Okay. They're both really good. Okay, Merit is winning 64%. And then the Sarah Creole 37%. Some of you guys are tipping it here a little bit, but it seems like the Merit are the winners. All right, here is another lip one. We've got the Prada lipsticks versus the Merit lipsticks. These are a very similar formula. Like it's really, really similar, but the price difference is very different. I would love to hear from you guys if you've tried both. Which one do you think is better? I think the Merit are a good, affordable alternative to the Prada ones. But there are some shades from Prada that I just really, really like. I love the red one that's called Granado. I always reach for that. If I want like a really soft, like blurred red lip, I always use that one. Looks really good when I'm traveling and I just want to do like a very neutral look and then I'll put that on and it kind of makes it look like I made an effort. Let me put up a poll. Can't wait to see what you guys vote for this. All right, rock the vote, friends. Kimberly says, I love the Prada lipstick. I have the shades Blush and Quartz. I don't think I have those. Jess has Thai Polo. Yeah, Tio Polo. I think it's Thai Polo or Tia, or maybe it's pronounced Tie Polo. Tie Polo? Somebody corrected me and told me this the other day, and I should remember. No, this is not between satin. This is matte lipstick. So the soft matte lips. Did I put the wrong one? This is supposed to be the soft matte lipstick versus the matte lipsticks from Merit. I will clarify. Fuoco is my red lip from Prada. Yeah, that looks like a good one. Yes, Prada needs to come out with satins. That's a good point, Pink Sparkle. Yeah, why haven't they? Magic Dark Star, what is up? She says, I prefer the Prada. Joanne says, I've only tried the Merit. Pamela says, Prada all the way. I have Sedona, Caramel, and Uniform. Sedona and Caramel, I have almost used up. Color and formula is perfection. Wow. Which one is Caramel? Hold on, I'm going to look this up now. Which one is Caramel? Is it the soft matte? Oh my God, it's literally like the one that it defaulted to. Do I have this one? Do I need this, guys? So I got Sedona. I also have Thai Polo, Auburn, and Granado. Man, there's a lot of good shades. This is the one I got my friend, Tonka. This one looks more purpley. Mauve brown. Yeah. Cyan, berry brown. Oh my gosh, these are all too good. There's just more shades to choose from here. I mean, that looks good. Do I need these? Oh my gosh. What is caramel like? Like, did they have these in store? I don't remember these shades. See, you guys are influencing me. Janet says the Merit packaging is nice for the price. Talitha is saying Merit has been inconsistent. I had one go bad. Oh, one go bad really quickly, but I love the other one. Prada is beautiful, but need more shades. Oh no, one of them went bad. Not that hasn't happened to me yet. Okay, Karen is telling me that I will like caramel, so I probably will because Karen is telling me. Okay. All right. I need to double check and make sure. I gotta make sure I don't have that one. I don't think I have that one. I remember I got Auburn last time. All right, let me check this. Okay, you guys like the Prada more, 62% versus 38%. All right. Next. Ooh, powders. Now, you guys are going to have to help me out here because I don't have the YSL powder, but I did receive the La Mercier in the pink color in PR. And I thought it was quite nice. But I would love to hear from you. I wanted to put a loose powder one in here, but there's a lot that I haven't tried. So I need your guys' help. These seem like the two best ones that like maybe you guys would like or be familiar with. So these are the two that I put in here. So let me know what you think. This is the new La Mercier one, like the under eye one. I know the original one is pretty good as well. But this, I believe, these are like the newer ones that are for under eyes or like color correcting or whatever. Need2 says, I haven't tried the YSL. Janet says, the La Mercier would be my go-to of these two. Elite. Hold on. Alec Jack says, I have the YSL and love it. Okay. Which color do you have? Ash to the B says, Lisa, but bleh, I can't talk anymore, guys. La Mercier pink is hit or miss for some, but the under eye one is the best one. YSL is my guilty pleasure. Oh, yeah? Justine likes the YSL in the blue shade. Sarah saying that she returned the La Mercier and she just tried the Sephora powder. It's pretty good. Oh, let me look that up. Let me add this to my cart, though. Oh, look, guys, I already have this in my cart. I already have it. I already have it in my cart. I was thinking about it. See, there was one or two that I added to my cart, and then I was like, wait, do I already have this? Okay, Sephora loose powder. Okay, is this it? Or the blur it? So 12-hour translucent setting powder. And then there's this blur one as well. Lexi says the blue YSL. Kathleen is recommending the Danessa Myricks setting powder for dry skin. Light as air, zero drying. Oh. Talitha So Fancy says, love the La Mercier OG, and I really like the new under eye colors. Haven't tried the YSL. Yeah, no, the pink one that they sent me, it's pretty good. I tried it out. I was like, this is nice. I do not need more setting powder, but I did think it was nice. Wendy says, ooh, I keep seeing the YSL blue. Do I need this? What does the blue powder do, guys? Let's look it up. All right, y'all are talking about this one, the blue one. So let's look it up. Shade number 5. So what does the blue one do? Like, do I want to put this on my face or is it going to be awful with my yellowy skin tone? It'd be nice if they told me how to use it. It just says blue. I would probably get, I don't know, I guess the second one or the pink one. Let me see what you guys have to say. It brightens and color corrects, says Ash to the B. It evens out the color, cools down if you go too warm, overall brightens. Ashy Smurf, says Talitha. Yes, I love the Sisley press powder. Blue tones down orange based issues. Okay. Lisa says she likes the Kosas one and the Cali Ray is interesting. 8 different types of hyaluronic acid. Oh, yeah. Is the Cali Ray one good? Karen says she has the Laura Mercier and the YSL, but she loves the Sisley. The Sisley is just so good, guys. It's really, really good. It's so expensive, but it's good. It's going to take me like forever to get through one Sisley powder. Okay, so Sarah got the Blur It powder. Let's do a quick poll. I should have started the poll earlier. Whoops. The Sisley goes a long way. Yeah, it does. Ashton the Bee says, I tend to go for pink, peach, or purple. Okay. Lynn says, I like Westman Atelier in pink bubble. I like that one a lot too, actually. That is a very good pressed powder. That's probably my favorite one at Sephora. I think, well, I like the hourglass ones, but I like for just for more setting. I think the Westman Atelier is good. And the Charlotte Tilbury one is good as well, but I think I like the Westman Atelier a little bit more. It's a little bit more fine. Oh, Lisa says it's like putting blue in the laundry, counters the yellow on your skin. Okay, I see. Like brightens the whites. Bop back over to here. Okay. Wow, this is like 50-50 right now. It's literally 50-50. So if you vote, you can rock the vote. Does someone want to be Oh, I'm going to end the poll. YSL won. Somebody voted and tipped the scale. Lenley is saying, is it better to get one hourglass finishing powder or the trio? Personally, I like the trio. I've actually like used some of those up. Like before I did this as a job, I would buy a trio and like use it all year and I would use it up. Um I just like having the 3 colors. Like it's kind of nice to like choose like, oh, I want like the lighter one for under the eyes. So personally, I like the trio and it will last you a long time. All right, next one. Oh, look at this showdown. Sarah Creole versus the Hung Van Gogh liners. I would love to know from you guys which of these you like better because I know a lot of you guys have tried both. Okay, let me put up this. And let me know what you guys like about them or maybe why you chose each one. Oh, snap. This is a tough one, says Lauren. It is. A lot of you guys are saying you like the Hung Van Gogh. Sarah Creole ones are new. So let's keep that in mind. Maybe fewer people have tried them, but I know a bunch of you guys have tried them. Ash to the B says, I tried the Hung Van Go because of my mom. It's so creamy. It is creamy. They're both pretty similar. They're both pretty similar. I think maybe I like the shades. Okay, so if I had to choose, I would go with the Sarah Creole because I like the little brush and I think I like the shades better. And like the shimmery ones are really pretty. But honestly, like the formula is kind of similar. Not voting, but anxiously waiting the results, says Talitha. Oh, so Kathleen is saying that Hung was an ambassador for Marc Jacobs. He created his liner very similar. See, I think his liners are better than the Marc Jacobs because the Marc Jacobs one would dry out and they would be very hard to apply. Trisha says I can find the Hung Van Go more easily in my drawer because it's red. All right, so you guys really like the Hung Van Go. So Lisa says the outstanding thing about the Sarah Creole is the brush, which is extremely similar to my $24 Jones Road eyeliner brush. Oh, okay. Justine is saying that the Hung Van Go gel formula dries out. Really? That has not happened to me, but I also haven't had them for that long. So curious to hear what you guys think. Let me see the vote. Oh, you guys voted for the Hung Van Go ones. We got 65 and 35. I'm going to end the poll. This is fun. I like to see what you guys think. All right. What do you guys think about the blushes? So we've got the newly reformulated Dior Backstage blushes and then the YSL blushes. Which ones do you like? I'm not a huge fan of the YSL, so I would go with the Dior. Oh no! Lexi says YSL. Psych fan YSL. Erica says YSL. All right, let's put up a poll. Let me know. Oh, you guys are going all over the place in the chat. Same, Sophia, says Ash to the V. Um, okay, so MCC is asking, what about the Hung Van Go kohl liner? I love the light brown color, but not sure how the formula will be. So a kohl liner is usually very soft and smudgy. It gives that kind of more like rock and roll, smudgy type of look. So if you're looking for something that like really blends, then you would go for the kohl. But it's not going to be as long lasting. It's not going to set down as much as a gel liner, if that makes sense. It kind of seems like most people are drawn to the gel, but I think if I'm not mistaken, hold on, hold on, I get my Sephora bag in here. It's like literally over here. So here's the two that I bought. Yeah, so the kohl liner you have to sharpen. So if you like something that you can get really sharp as well, But the gel ones, why are you not twisting up? Oh, there we go. There we go. The gel ones are like a little swivel stick. So you can kind of see this is the Kohl one. See how it just like really, really blends. The gel are also very creamy, but like that's going to set down and it's going to like really, really set. I can't vote. I like them equally, says Shug. Kathleen says, YSL because I hate pH adjusting products. Gourmandia says, I got the Dior Starry Mauve based on Rex here, and it's beautiful. Yeah, I love the Starry Mauve. Holly says, Dior because they are easier to use for me anyway. Karen says, I didn't buy the YSL because you don't like them. I do love my Dior and Gucci blushes. His like fan says, what I find funny is that YSL worked for Dior, and yet here we are comparing them. Lol. Dogwalker97 is saying, are we comparing the regular Dior or the holiday? I didn't notice that the holiday were that different, but my thought was that we would be comparing the regular ones. Hey Dogwalker, did you win one of the giveaways in the live last night? I think I heard that you won one of those. In Gabby's live? Did you win some Refer brushes? Oh my gosh, I gotta catch up. Ash to the B says, I just wasn't wowed by the YSL blush formula like I was with the Dior. I bought the YSL palette, but still waiting for it to come because it's more bang for my buck. Citrus Ninja Girl says, I'm not a huge fan of YSL, especially with the current shades. Love the new Dior Starry Mauve. I like the colors of the YSL. I just don't love the formula. So I was like, I'm not going to buy more than what I already got. Oh, your question was read. Okay, okay. I was like boarding a plane and I heard them say your name and I was like, oh, did she win? Because a couple of my subscribers were watching that live. Okay, let me see here. Ooh, okay, so YSL is winning by a little bit. 56% versus 44% of Dior. I kind of thought that it would win because I know you guys really like those blushes. Okay, now it is the battle of the makeup artist brands. So we've got the Hung Van Gogh eyeshadow palette or eyeshadow palettes, but I put the neutral one there versus Natasha Denona. And I have not tried this new palette, so you guys will have to let me know, what do you think of the formula? Is it just as good? Between these, I'm going to go with the Hung Van Gogh because I feel like the different finishes and formulas are a little bit more fun and unique than like this direction that Natasha is going in. I just had a lot more fun using his palettes. I still like my Natasha Denona, and I don't have this palette, so I take it with a grain of salt. But I don't know. I'm just more excited about the Hung Van Gogh ones, and I thought all the finishes that he included were really, really beautiful, and I just really like them. Barb says, "I will buy the winner of this poll." Pink Sparkle says, I'm dying to try the purple Hung Van Gogh. A lot of you guys are saying, a lot of you guys are saying the Hung Van Gogh. Okay, hold on. Let me put the poll up so you guys can vote. Justine says Natasha Denona is going in the wrong direction. I want smaller palettes. I wouldn't mind if she did smaller palettes that had more creative color stories. Like, I'm just like, every brand is coming out with like these all neutral palettes. It's almost like what has happened in fashion where everything is like very quiet luxury. And it's not that I don't like that look. It's just kind of like everything kind of looks the same after a while. You know what I mean? Like every palette is like a cream cashmere sweater. And it's like, okay, I already have like 3 cream cashmere sweaters. Like, did we really need another one? You know? Lisa says most of those dark matte shades in the Natasha would not be easily usable by me. Too big and expensive. I mean, yeah, I'm looking at this palette and the makeup lover in me really appreciates the fact that like, oh, this one is a little bit cooler than this one and like this one's a little bit pinker than this one. But I totally hear you. It's like, okay, this probably could have been like half the size, right? Shug says, I really appreciate the Natasha Denona nude palette, but Hung Van Gogh is the winner because of the final look you can get with some shimmer. Oh, Asher the Bee said, I swatched the Hung Van Gogh, but I wanted the green palette, but it was sold out. That's too bad. Really, I figured the green one would sell out. The Hung Van Gogh new neutral is neutral. Yes. Justine said that she bought the Patrick Ta small matte palette in light instead of the Natasha Denona. Hey Mew says, I love the curated color stories with Hung Van Gogh. Pink Sparkle says, am I going to have to make another Sephora purchase? Kathleen says, the darker shades of the Natasha Denona are very creamy. I do like them. But the Hung Van Gogh 3D matte for the win. I do like that 3D matte formula. I think I like the cream to powder. I think it's like a cream to powder, right? The 3D matte. I think I like that from Hung Van Gogh more than I like Natasha's version. It's more pigmented. So that's why I like it. Dog Walker 97 says, I think Natasha was more interesting back in the Metropolis palette days. That's like my favorite Natasha palette. I love the Metropolis. Yeah, that's more interesting to me. Still don't need it to be that big of a palette, but like that's a cool palette. Lexi says, I want the purple and blue ones. I have new neutrals and cool. Okay, so MP33 is saying that the Hug Van Gogh green palette is on Sephora. It's available now. Run! Meg says, I got the 3 neutral hung palettes in the sale, and I plan on getting the purple and the green palettes in the spring sale. Those will be some nice spring colors. It just says, honestly, nothing beats Vizzy art. At some point, I will try the Hung Van Gogh. Yes, I do love Vizzy art. Laura is saying that she can't bring herself to try anything Natasha Denona. Everything about her stuff repels me. I like Natasha Denona. I just think that like a lot of the stuff that I used to be excited about, she doesn't really do anymore. And I get it. It's fine. Like I'm not like I get it, she's trying to like sell more palettes. Um Oh, Hung Van Gogh is not in the UK, says Magic Dark Star. Okay, well, we will have to send out that message. Justine says she is impressed by the Isamaya palettes. I haven't watched any reviews on those. Maybe I should. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, you guys voted for the Hung Van Gogh 64% versus 36%. Did you guys did enough of you try these? I was like, maybe I should pick some like holiday limited edition face palettes. So I picked the YSL one that I think a bunch of you got, and then the Charlotte Tilbury one. And I think you know which one I would pick. Lexi saying no, both of them no. Neither, you guys are saying. Someone was saying on Reddit that the Charlotte Tilbury was orange. Really? Really? I like these palettes from Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if I like this particular one, but I have one that I use, like that I haven't decluttered that I got a long time ago. I actually like these palettes that she does. It just has to be the right color story. I don't think I would get I wouldn't get the YSL one. You guys hate these. You guys hate these. I kind of knew you would hate it, and that's why I put it in the deck. Ginger says, I just want this YSL packaging as an empty magnetic palette. That would be cute. Oh, Charlotte was okay. So Charlotte Holcroft on YouTube is very disappointed by the Charlotte Tilbury palette. Ooh, I gotta go watch that video. I need to catch up. YSL is tragic and the formula is different. Psych Fan likes the YSL. Skip, says JT. Straight to the bin with both, says Chelsea.
It's going to be a no for me, dog.
You guys hate these. Yes. Hate them. I wonder if I tried to put a new sound effect. Does this work? No, it's not working. I gotta fix that. Okay, yeah, okay. So you guys hate this. You guys hate these. So we're gonna banish both of these. We're gonna banish both of these. Okay, what about these though? What about these? I probably should have put the Prada ones in my Sephora recommendations video, but somehow there's always something that I forget. There's always something that I forget, so it's all good. Let me put up a poll for these. So Prada or YSL? Did I do a good job with the this or that's, guys? Barb says, dang, I love them both. Oh no. A lot of you guys are saying both. Prada all the way, says Padma. Lexi says YSL formula and color series. Me too, says the Prada. Both are nice, says Kathleen. I cast. Okay, Ashley says I cast you out from the Lord of the Rings for banishing. Okay, hold on. Let me look that up because I've been meaning to add new sound effects, but gosh, I've been so busy. I'm gonna look that up. I cast you out. Cast it into the fire. Destroy it. I was watching Fellowship of the Ring the other day, guys. So good. Love Lord of the Rings. It really, like, if I'm watching Lord of the Rings with anybody, I really have to hold back not shouting out the quotes. When me and my sister watch it, we literally like we remember all the same quotes. We're just watching and then all of a sudden we're just like, and my axe. Too good. I can't choose. Impossible, says Carol Ann. Chelsea says, I want to try both of them. I have no clue. I gotta pull out my Prada holiday from last year. Thank you for reminding me about that, Laressi. I gotta get that. Shug says, well, the Prada just went into basket number 3. I agree with Becky. We need more colors with the Prada. I think YSL wins with the colors. There's just more options now. With Prada, like, we need more than this. We need more. You shall not pass. I like that, Justine. Yes, I love that. We need a Gollum sound of my precious for both eyeshadow quads. I like that. I'm writing this down, guys. The taking the hobbits to Isengard. There was like some like meme about that. The poll is 50-50. Oh my gosh. And we have 90 votes. This is crazy. Kimberly says, now I gotta watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy again. Lol. Yeah, you got to. Extended editions, preferably. You guys are having a hard time voting. I honestly don't know. I think for me, it would really depend on the specific palette. Like from the Prada ones, I like the shade Primula. That one is my favorite. From the YSL, I like the Unexplored Garden. I like Store Dolls. What other ones do I like? Let's see which ones they got at Sephora. Oh wow, look, the Unexplored Garden is sold out. Yeah. Oh, I like this cool one, Over Noir. Sunrise Safari was a little underwhelming. That was a little underwhelming. Oh, YSL 1, buy a hair. Buy a hair. Talitha says, Primula has been in and out of my card so many times. Ooh, Henu loves Casbah spices, number 300. Yes, green is so popular this year. Pink Sparkle loves Babylon roses, of course. Oh, Loressy's asking about the YSL spring palettes. You know what, Loresy? I should have them soon. Um, I keep getting notifications from Royal Mail because they're on their way to me. But I thought I would get them today, but I didn't get them. I think maybe tomorrow. I think they're I think they're with whatever the last mile delivery courier is. So yeah, hopefully next week. Hopefully next week. Maybe in like a members thing, I'll show you guys that as like a sneak peek. Um okay. Oh, it's 9:30. Okay, we'll do one or two more guys and then I got to go eat dinner, okay? I try to get through as many as possible. Okay, we've got the Merit Solo Shadows versus the Patrick Ta Duos. What do you guys think? This or that? I don't have the Patrick Ta, but I would choose the Merit Solo Shadows. Verena says Patrick Ta. Loressi says, I just ordered my first solo shadow. So which shade did you get? Oh, Lexi said Patrick Ta let me down so hard. Barb says Merit by a mile. Stephanie says Merit, and I don't even have any Merit, lol. Ah! Erica Schneider says it's better on the wallet. No, I'm not going to have an after party tonight, Chelsea, just because I just got back from my trip and I do need to catch up a little bit so I can get all the holiday content ready for you guys. But um next week when I'm back on my schedule, we'll do something special for you guys. Some of you guys are saying that the Merit crease, they do not crease. They're so long wearing. Ooh, you guys are back and forth. I love this. Alicia says, I just got Iris and I love it. Henu says, Merit Solo Shadows. I like the sheen finish. Laura says, I'm ordering my first Merit in Matchbook. Catherine basically says neither of them. A lot of you guys are saying that the Patrick Ta are too glittery. Oh, Jessica got the YSL perfume in Saharian Sultry. It's so good. It is really good. I did a good job with my fragrances this time around because I really liked all of them. And then I got the DS and Durga Debaser perfume at the DS and Durga store in Soho. I smelled all the fragrances and I ended up liking that one the best. So I got 4 fragrances this weekend and then they told me that my suitcase was 4 pounds overweight. So I just took out the 4 fragrances and put them in my carry-on. And yes, I got through TSA with 4 big perfume bottles. So all's well that ends well. Ashton the Bee says the Patrick Ta is more like a topper versus the Merit. Kat says neither. The Merit creased on me. Talitha says I bought Sartorial, very understated and pretty. PT is a shinier look. Lisa said, I tried glacé in Merit and it was okay. I got a lot more use out of the Patrick Toss still at the club than I thought I would. I like the darker shades of the Merit. Glacé, I believe, is the lightest one that I have. And it's nice, but it's so light, like I can't even really see it that much. So, for anybody who's trying to decide, just know like these do have a very sheer look to them. And this weekend, before the sale ends, I will have demos of all the shades that I have in my Luxe Edit. Um, because they're so sheer, you can get the deeper shades and they do not look heavy. So I would recommend getting the darker ones. They have like 3 lighter ones, and I honestly don't know if they would look that different on my eyes. And that's the reason why I didn't buy more of them, because the lighter ones are just like very, very sheer. So I just wanted to say that because she said she had that lighter shade. Um, Laura says, I love the Merit sheens. I have them all. Oh, okay. Justine said that the Merit darker colors sometimes crease on me. The others stay put. Kathleen says it creases a lot on her. See you later, Erica. Thanks for joining. Sophia, do you use primer with the Merit shadow? I do not. I feel like these basically are primers. Like I use them as primers sometimes, at least the matte ones I do. Kind of like how some people use like the MAC paint pots as a primer. That's how I use the Merit ones. I want them both, says Chelsea. Loressi says, anyone want to buy the Merit winter set and sell me the solo shade in mink? Lol. That's funny. You guys are asking about Baby Cat. I would definitely go to the store and smell it. It is, it's very like, it's smoky, it's vanilla, it's kind of like spicy. I would say if you like fragrances like YSL Libre, if you like Tom Ford Ombre Leather, if you like Tom Ford, what's the other one that I have? Like the oud ones, Eben Fume from Tom Ford. I'm trying to think of things that are like kind of in the same category. I would say this is kind of there, but it's a little bit more vanilla and like bourbon leaning. Um, I didn't like it at first. I thought it smelled too incensey, but then I tried it again and I was like, wait, no, I think I do like this. And I think it would be really good to mix with other fragrances as well. So yeah. Jess is asking me which fragrances did I get? I got the 3 from my Sephora haul video, and then I got the Debaser. And then I went to the Louis Vuitton boutique, or no, the pop-up shop, the Louis Vuitton Beauty pop-up, and they gave me some samples there. So I guess I got samples as well. Trying to see what other questions you guys have. Oh, Chelsea, thank you so much for the super chat. I will drop you in the bucket. Is it at all like Maison Margiela Jazz Club? Yeah, it's in that family. I think that it smells, I think it smells a little more complex. Like when I smell it, I definitely am like, oh, okay. This is definitely like an elevated vanilla, like spicy vanilla. It smells a little more expensive than some of my other fragrances. Um, Let me put Chelsea in here real quick. Put you in the bucket. Yes. I have a video. Oh, so Nancy's saying, do you have a video on the perfumes? I don't have a video on like perfumes in general. But I talk about the perfumes that I purchased in my Sephora sale haul. So that was the latest video that I posted. So you can hear all my thoughts on those in that haul video. Dub says, I got Baby Cat for this sale. It's a night out with a leather jacket type of perfume. I totally agree with you. It is the kind of thing that I would wear like out on a date, like out for cocktails. Um, I think you could wear it during the day as well with like a cute sweater type of look. Like it definitely has like a cozy type of vibe to it. I don't find it to be as gourmand as a lot of the other vanilla fragrances. Like the Rare Beauty one, for example, way too gourmand for me. I would say like the Baby Cat smells way more elevated, a little bit spicier. I don't think it's something that I would wear to like work or church or something like that. But if I'm just like heading out and I want like a cozy vanilla spicy perfume, it works well in that kind of situation. Thank you, Stephanie, for the super chat. Get you on this leaf. Let me check on the poll. Okay, so 64% went with the Merit and 36% with the Patrick Ta. This was fun, guys. I do love the name Baby Cat as well. Like, where did they come up with that? Was it French? And then they just were like, oh, we're just going to translate it to Baby Cat. You know what I mean? Thank you, Lexi. Get us IMAX 4D experience with the Sense. Yeah, it's like 4D, exactly. And we chatted a lot about fragrances in the last members live last week. So a lot of you guys helped me choose my fragrances, which was really helpful. So thank you guys. And I went in store and smelled them just before I opened them. So I think that was good. Laura says, I'm obsessed with Victoria Beckham beauty fragrances right now. I want to buy one of the fragrances for holiday for myself. Bye, Magic Dark Star. Good night. Any last questions, guys? Any last Sephora sale questions? Ooh, sorry again that I am so sniffly today. I feel like my eyes look puffy too. But my lipstick looks good. I'm loving this color. Laura says, I bought Sweet 302 and I'm getting a Portofino for my B-Day. You guys are talking about the new ABH palette. I don't like ABH is not a brand that I care about. I'm so glad you guys had fun today. I'm still getting questions about what makeup I'm wearing. Everything is linked in the shopping guide in the lookbook. So the deals we talked about today, just quick links to if you want to join the membership or anything like that, what's on my face, my jewelry, on my sweater, all that stuff I put in there if you would like to access it or look at the shades. Hold on, I saw saw. Jade, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, thank you for all your excellent videos and recommendations. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I would definitely get the Hung Van Gogh. I don't think, if you want an all matte palette, just get a Viseart palette. Like, if all you're looking for is an all matte palette, I would not get any of the ones that are at Sephora personally. Any limited edition palette recommendations? I mean, my favorite is the Danessa one. This is definitely the one that I would get. I don't think there's anything else limited edition. I'm trying to think that I would recommend at Sephora. Brow gel. I use the Blink Brow Bar London brow gel. I really don't have it. There really aren't any at Sephora that I love. The Anastasia one, that's like really, really high hold. Sometimes I will use that but you have to be really careful. The Refi one I've tried, but it looks kind of white on like it. I comb it through and again, like it's like glue. So there aren't really any at Sephora that I love. Jaden needs the party bucket. Did I miss somebody? Hold on. No, I got Jade. Okay. Rare Beauty brow gel, says Trisha. Okay, you guys are saying Rare Beauty. Do I have the Rare Beauty? Maybe I have that in my travel bag. Or I have the mascara. I don't know if I have the clear one. Lenley says, I'm torn between Tom Ford Nude Dip or YSL Store Dolls. So those are very similar color stories. I think what you need to ask yourself is, do you like sparkles? Because Nude Dip is a very like, it's kind of like a satin, like sheen type of formula. Whereas YSL has like these like glittery topper shades. So that's what I would ask myself. Like, do you want just like every single color to be the same formula, or do you want differentiation between that? Like, if you don't like sparkle at all, then don't get the YSL. Let me know, guys, if there's anything specific you want to do for next week. Maybe I'll do like a get ready with me or something next week. I have to figure out because it's a little early for like Black Friday stuff, but it's also like after the Sephora sale. So let me know if you have any recommendations, but we will be back to our regular schedule next week. Sephora sale, I think, ends at the end of this week. So we still have a couple more days to shop if there's anything that you want to pick up. Or maybe we helped you whittle down your basket during this live. So yay. I will be doing another Black Friday live stream this year. So buckle up for that. And there is going to be a giveaway, maybe multiple giveaways in that live stream. So just wait, guys. We have so many good things coming for the holidays, but let me know if you have any requests. And same goes for the replay crew. If you watch this whole replay, please leave me a lipstick emoji in the comments. Let me know that you made it this far. You guys are so awesome. You are the true fans. And yeah, guys, I'm going to go make my salmon in my little air fryer oven, and I will see you in my next one. I had so much fun. Good night.